Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be doing a video where I'm basically doing a reaction to Diddy's mother, Janice Combs. I've heard so much about her. So many people have opinions on her. There is even some people that saying that she's not really his mother and she's his aunt. I don't know if that's true or not. I haven't found any evidence of that. But I'm gonna look into it. But I don't know if that's true. I'm sure eventually the truth will come out about that. But people question their relationship and how close they really were. And you kind of gotta look at where he come from if we're gonna talk about the type of person that he really is. So let's get into this video, and you know I'm gonna talk about it.
Let me introduce you guys to Janice Combs. She got pregnant by Melvin Combs, and they gave birth to Diddy in 1969. Now, Diddy did not grow up with a father figure in his life because when Diddy was 3 years old, his father, Melvin, was. Diddy was primarily raised by Janice, who was a model and a teacher's assistant. You guys may have noticed that lately in the headlines, Janice has been defending her son, which I get defending your child, but at this point, you cannot. Diddy has always been thankful for his mother for putting in that work and raising him alone. He actually appreciated her by making her his restaurant manager, which I'm like, oh no, putting her to work, and naming Janice Combs Music Publishing and Janice Combs Management after her. She briefly owned the Mama Duke Southern Cuisine restaurant between 2001 and 2005 and made TV appearances on shows like America's Next Top Model and I Want to Work for Diddy. Now I want to briefly speak about Melvin, Diddy's father. Melvin died in 1972 when Diddy was 3 years old. Janice originally told Diddy that his father died in a car accident, but when Diddy got older, he discovered that Melvin, his father, was actually a drug dealer who had been shot. Diddy only found out that his father died from a gunfight when he started school at Howard University and looked up his dad's name in the school's library. In October 2013, Diddy told Revolt that his father was a hustler, which led him to learn early in life there were only two ways out of a life of drug dealing, either dead or in jail, which is pretty foreshadowing in a creepy way. I mean, he's in jail now. Diddy made a bizarre comment in 2006 to Oprah Winfrey, sharing that when he was a child, his mother assumed more of the father role while his grandmother played more of the mother role, saying that his mother and grandmother really shaped who he is as a person. Quote, "My mother likes to spend time with me. She loves me so much. She's so proud of me. She almost unalived herself to make sure I went to private schools to expose me to travel." Diddy has been somewhat generous to his mother over the years, buying her a Bentley and giving her a $1 million check for her 80th birthday. Wow. It's interesting to see.
But you have to question, because his mother was around a lot, especially during these parties, from what people are saying. She was around. She was at majority of those parties. It make you wonder, how much did she know? Did she know everything that was going on? Or was she an accomplice? And I must say, everything in this video is alleged. I don't know anything. I'm just speculating just like everybody else. But it make you wonder, how much did she know? And is she the reason behind his behavior? Make you wonder. Because I feel, being a mother myself, that the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. That's my opinion.
See that he has so much love and appreciation for his grandmother and his mother, yet he is so despicable to women. But then again, he's also despicable to men as well. He doesn't discriminate between the genders. He's going to go and do it all. Here's a clip of Diddy giving his mother a $1 million check for her birthday. It's giving hush money. It's low-key giving hush money, but she's eating it up. Now, I saw back today one of my favorite TikTokers post a video of
that was the first thing I was thinking, like, it's definitely giving hush money. Like, I'll be, if I knew somebody had something on me, I probably would cut a check too. Even though I'm sure he gave her money before that. That's his mother. So, it is what it is. But, under the circumstances, it do make you wonder.
Live stream where you could see that Diddy and his mother are like uncomfortably close. A particular video of Diddy kissing his mother on the lips have resurfaced. You could see that they are hanging out, and they are getting IV drip bags, which you guys may remember that Diddy specifically hired people to come to his home or wherever he is, a bunch of nursing staff to come and revive them after their freak offs and doing a bunch of drugs. The fact that his mother is there and she's partying alongside him makes me feel like she's an accomplice. I mean, they're hanging out after having a long freak off, just getting their IV bags and reflecting, kissing. Weird. It's not something I ever do with my mother.
Yeah, my mom's gorgeous. Well, let me introduce you to my mom. Call Mom Dukes.
Hi.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating. What's up, Mom?
They look like they had a long night. I don't know if that's her post-party hair or what.
Everything's good, baby. I'm here with you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
This person commented, I feel like I'm interrupting something. And another person writes, I'm sorry, but why is she looking at him so seductively? Which is a great question. I mean, why is she looking at him?
Okay, I don't know. That part is kind of, I don't know. I know a lot of mothers that kiss their adult children. I can't really say. There's a lot of mothers who do kiss their adult children. That's not a problem. I think it's because we know the allegations, that people put out against him, and the things that was possibly going on. It looks worse. It looks even worse. It could be innocent, an innocent kiss, but I don't know. Just with the things and the details in the back of your head of the things that people said, it make you wonder. It don't look good just because those things are in your head. But yeah, what is his mother doing there getting an IV drip after a party, after a long night probably? I don't know. It's alleged, but I've heard, other people, I've seen this video more than once, and other people said that was the morning after one of his parties. So could it be that she was there and seen things that was going on? Because how could his mother not know? I just don't see how she wouldn't know. It's weird.
Like that with those eyelashes. Why are they getting these IV drips when Cassie said specifically that he has a routine of doing this after a long night of, I guess we can call it partying, but now we're learning it's a lot more than that. Cassie claimed that these freak-offs lasted several days and involved the consumption of drugs like ecstasy, cocaine, ketamine. Following these gatherings, participants, including Diddy, were given IV fluids to recover from the physical toll and drug use. The indictment further claims that the individuals were manipulated through substances and intimidation to maintain a submissive state during these events. And shit, I mean, it seems like Janice Combs was there, so you had a mom there, don't worry, there's a mom at the party regulating everything. No, F that. There's something wrong with this mom.
Yeah.
She's getting a drip with me. She's hydrating.
Already, my red flags are going off. You're on an IV drip with your mom. You're on an IV drip with your mom. Like the IV drips that Cassie talked about in her lawsuit that you guys had to go under for days after freak-offs.
Continuing that sentiment, this person commented, but why did she need the IV drip too?
Exactly.
And what were you doing that you needed it too? In that same lawsuit from Cassie, she also mentioned that Diddy had weird controlling tendencies, like making her paint her nails white toenails and white fingernails, keep the toes on white. I feel like doesn't
Now that, if that is true, I did see the white nail polish on his mother, nails and toes. On another video they showed the images as well. But that's just so weird. Why would you want your mother to wear the fetish that you have with your women? Why would you want that? Strange.
Sukihana, or is it Sexy Red? They always talk about the white toenails. Well, Diddy likes those white toenails, and that's something that in this same video we realized that his mom has her toes and nails done up the same way he likes them, which is just weird again that he's treating his mom like another one of his girlfriends.
Another red flag. Do we remember in Cassie's lawsuit we talked about how Diddy made her always have like her toes and her nails white because that's what he found most attractive. So your mama has the nails that you find most attractive. You're kissing her on the mouth and doing IV drips with her.
You just can't make this stuff up, which is why I'm so glad that the internet lasts forever. In the video, Diddy is seen smoking what appears to be marijuana and introduced his mother as Mom Dukes, noting that she is single and available. You can see Diddy's kissing up on his mother, talking about taking her to the strip clubs, saying that she's chill and that she can hang out. Keep in mind, she's like 83 years old. Like, geez, how is she still swinging around these streets like that? I saw one comment that brought up R. Kelly, and I'm not trying to trigger everyone, but it reads, R. Kelly was like this with his mom.
Okay, yeah, and there was, I don't know if it's gonna play in this actual video, but I did see a clip when they was getting that IV drip, and Diddy was saying that his mother was single and available. He also said that his mother was able to put her palms on the floor standing up. That probably wasn't the exact word, but y'all know what I mean as far as the position that he was explaining. He said, yeah, and she's able to touch. How would you know your mother is capable of doing that? And referencing that is like, speaking of your mother in a explicit way. Who does that? Especially a male. You're not going to promote that about your mother. You're supposed to protect her. So I did find that really weird. Now, kissing your children, a lot of mothers do that and probably will forever do that. I have seen mothers kiss their children on the lips, even as adults, a little peck or something, but I don't do it. But I have seen that, and it looked innocent, so I didn't think nothing of it. But in this case, I don't know, because all the other things combined, it don't look good at all. And then him referencing his mother in that way, in a, X-rated way, is really weird. No, I have never seen a man do that. For anything, they are very protective of their mother. So for him to feel comfortable doing that, even if he did that, why she didn't check that and say, hey, don't talk about me like that. Like, how would you know that, for one? Who let their son see them do that? How would he even know? That's really weird. Okay?
In his Rolling Stone interview, he said his mom was his first love, and that when he was a kid, he and his mom used to get breakfast every day, and that she would always let him sip from her coffee, and it was his favorite part because her lipstick was on it, and it made him feel like he was kissing her. Definitely something to unpack here. Wow.
That's what R. Kelly said. That is gross. So it seemed like this stuff, like, for them, probably started years ago when they were young. Like, something was going on or something. I don't know. It's so crazy.
Yeah, my mom's is single. I ain't gonna hate on my mom's. She's single.
You don't have to hate on her, protect her.
Me and my mom talked about one
Honestly, for 83, she's killing it. For 83, though, looking good, honey.
time doing a dating show with her. And she's so picky. She's so picky, they don't stand. But yeah, that'd be the funniest show in the world.
It will be. Especially with me.
I don't even want to get started with you doing that. We're not doing that. But yeah, my mom's single. Yeah, for real. Mom Duke know how to have a good time. She ain't sitting in the house playing. Outside moving and shaking, baby. She come with me to strip club. I don't care. For real. It's my dog. I want to live life. We out here
Sometimes when she's looking at him, I'm like, is she like looking at him like, are you really telling them this right now?
moving and grooving.
She probably don't care.
My mom told me, she just said, keep moving, baby.
That's right.
Keep moving.
Don't stop.
She could touch the floor with her palms.
I just told y'all.
Wait,
Look, I didn't even know that part was going to play. I didn't know if it was going to play or not, but I had seen that before. Who tells somebody that? How would you even know that? And when did she do that in front of you? And why would she do it in front of you? How would you know that about your mother? How would you know that? I'm just saying. And who go to the strip club with their sons? What son would want to go to the strip club with their mother? That's very uncomfortable. I mean, you would think that would be uncomfortable. Like, who would do that? I guess they will, because they did it, obviously.
Touched the floor with her paw.
Flat.
That's not fun. That's disgusting.
Now, I wasn't the only one to notice this comment from Diddy. This person commented, she can put her palms on the floor flat, pew, 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 insinuating shots is crazy work. Another person wrote, her vibe is so sinister. And then another person adds, she knew, and I think Diddy was her victim. Another person added, she's so complicit. She was there, she watched, she participated, she covered it up, she's guilty. Another person adds, she reminds me of the assistant on Blink Twice. Essentially, that last comment is referring to a character
Man, yeah, if we hear the... I don't want to hear nothing about the movie Blink Twice again. In the last 2 weeks, how much of that have we heard? A lot, right?
series or a film where they manipulate people to come to this island and put them in such harsh conditions that they just comply to everything that they're being told, which kind of is like what Cassie alludes to, that these people are put on these substances that they just kind of lose touch with reality. And I'm not saying his mom is a victim of him. I mean, I actually do think, I agree with that one comment, I think that he's probably a victim of her. Now, just a couple months ago, it seemed like Janice was having some health issues. She was rushed to a hospital Wednesday after she complained about discomfort in her chest. It's still unclear what exactly caused the pain, but we're told she's going to remain in the hospital for at least another day. Diddy was at Miami at this time, and he went there to be by her side, but now he doesn't have that freedom, that privilege, because he's locked up. So if his mom gets sick or dies while he's in jail, then so tragic. Everything's
Should've
tragic.
thought about
Now, of
that.
course, Janice did not pass away then. She's still around because she's defending her son. This article reads that Diddy's mother said that she's devastated and profoundly saddened by the allegations against her son, but they are all lies. Janice defended her son, saying that he's made some mistakes in the past, which, wow, a 10-year-old boy being drugged by a soda and then R-worded. Yeah, that's a mistake. Not that's way
Look,
worse.
let me tell you something. What I don't like is, I understand some people is going to defend their children to the end. I get it. Okay? Because I feel that way too. But then when you realize that your child is not, something is wrong with them, you got to just admit that and stop upholding them. At some point, you have to say, look, I don't know if I did something wrong or something went wrong somewhere, but this is not human-like. And what he did, he needs to be held accountable for. Because if things like this are true, or even a little bit true, as much as I love mine, I'm not upholding that. No. You can't ask me to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't do it. I know it's easy to say, it's hard to do because you're not in that situation, but I don't know. This right here is bad. So she'll probably be better off leaving her comments to herself and not even coming out publicly saying anything to defend him. If you want to defend your son, do it in private, baby, because at this point, nobody wants to hear it. Because we don't even know if you on the up and up at this point. It seems like you got something going on as well.
Sake. Ugh, I hate this. She's saying that he's not the monster they have painted him to be. It's heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for the narrative created out of lies. She even goes on to try to defend him against Cassie and that video we saw of him attacking her. She says, my son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying that he's ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend. Sometimes the truth and a lie can become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when that truth is outside the norm or too complicated to be believed. Which, girl, I did not order a word salad. Could take it back to the kitchen, including her statement.
Yeah, because you said all that, and at this point, ma'am, honey, we are not trying to hear it. We saw the video, Miss Ma'am. Now, I don't know if you didn't see it clearly, but we saw the video. I cannot defend my son doing something like that, what I seen in that video, what Diddy did to Cassie. Okay? I can't defend you on that. Honey, I will break down if I seen one of my sons do that to a woman. Period. Okay? So like I said, she would have been better off staying in the cut and not even coming out publicly posting anything, because we don't want to hear that your son was wrong. And for anything, the only thing I could have respected is if you would have apologized on the behalf of your son. And even then, we don't even want to hear that. But I'm saying that would have made more sense than you trying to defend his actions. We don't want to hear it. Okay? At this point, what do y'all think? Do you think that his mother is the reason behind his behavior? Do you think she participated in the things that's being alleged against him? Do you think she's an accomplice? Do you think they have a strange relationship? What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments, because I definitely want to hear it. I keep hearing this come up all over the place. And I do believe, a lot of people, their problems start at home with their parents. Yeah, I do believe that. So tell me what y'all think in the comments. And until next time, see y'all later.